Hey, my YouTube family, it's your girl, Loveable Mercedes, and I'm coming to y'all with another video. Today's topic is about why having no friends can sometimes just be a plus. I'm coming to y'all with this video to hopefully inspire, motivate, or if anything else, just give y'all some tips to just, level up in life, because that's what the goal is. The goal is to level up. So I got 5 tips today, but I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like and subscribe so your girl can keep coming to y'all with the content, and let's just allowing us to all glow up and grow up together. So, and leave some comments, because I need to interact with my babies. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to level up together. So, no furthermore, I want to go ahead and get to our 5 tips of why having no friends can just be a plus. First tip is distractions. Sometimes just, being alone by yourself and not having no friends could be a plus, because there's no distractions. Like, in our reality, I moved here from Georgia. I live here in Long Beach, California, and I just previously moved here. I only been here for a few months, and so far I don't really have any friends, because it's like a new start for me. But at the same time, like, I had to sit back and realize, like, this is a plus, because now I don't have no distractions. Like, I don't have anything to just kind of have me all off of my socket, you know what I'm saying? Because the goal is to grow, and if you're not trying to grow, then it's just like, I feel like it's pointless. You're gonna sit there, you're gonna be depressed, you're not gonna want to do anything, you're just gonna feel like that you have no point on living. So to avoid all that, having less friends can be a plus. Sometimes you just gotta work on yourself, figure out what it is you want to do, and less distractions is always a plus. So let's go ahead and get to number 2. Number 2, negative energy. Negative energy. Man, y'all just don't know how many times I done been around people and they just pretty much like ruined my whole night, to the point that I just felt like I should just went out by myself. Like, real talk. Like, I went out with these people that I thought that was my friends, just because I didn't want to be alone, and I felt like that, it was impossible to go out by myself, because, baby, this is a whole nother video, but I'm gonna let y'all know how to, step out and do what you gotta do, even if it's solo dolo, and still enjoy yourself. But like I said, I'm gonna wait on that for another video. But like I said, negative energy. Negative energy is a no-go. Anyone that has negative energy, you do not want them around you, because that negative energy is gonna rub off on you. Like, real talking, you can spot this negative energy just by people's attitude. Because I'm the type of person, I like to compliment people. I like to, we all dress up, we all looking bad, let me get you together, I get your hair together, if you need something to wear, I got you, look in my closet. I'm that type of person, I'm that type of friend that just want to go out and have a good time. But if you got that negative person, that anything that you try to offer them as far as positive, and they just make it all be negative, like, nah, well, I don't think this is gonna look right, or no, just coming up with 1,001 excuses. Red flag. Do not go out with those type of people. Matter of fact, don't even have those type of people in your energy. Don't even have those type of people in your circle, because they would drain your energy out. And even if you do go out with those people, like I have, your whole night is gonna be ruined. Like, for real. So you do not want to go out with negative energy type of people. And you can tell by their attitude. Period. Okay, so tip number 3. Tip number 3, it allows you to figure out what you want or deserve, or deserve, however you want to say it. But when you are alone in your season of being insulated, you sit back and you realize what it is that you want out of life. You figure out what it is that you want to do. You want to figure out what you deserve. What's your goals? What's your purpose? It gives you a time to be able to just find you and figure you out. So like I said, being by yourself is not always a bad thing. Because when you have faith and you have God, then you're never alone. Because see somebody that you can always talk to. Someone you can always vent to. Someone that you can just tell your crazy as ideas, or whatever, and that's one person that won't judge you. So I say that to say this. Sometimes no friends, less friends can be a plus. Let's go ahead and get to number 4. Jealousy. Baby, jealousy. Like for real, that is like one of the biggest ones. Like for real, like one of the biggest ones. Like I said, going back to number 4, I'm the type of person that I like to, if we go out, I like for all of us to look good. I want all of us to look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person that I shop eyeballs on a budget. You know what I'm saying? I shop discount, clearance, you know, all of that, you know, to look good. And ever since I was in middle school, you know, I've been doing hair, you know, whatever. And I was always willing to help my homegirls out, you know, if we wanted to do anything, go to the movies or anything, step out. And if they wasn't good at doing hair, maybe their parents didn't do their hair, like my parents didn't do my hands, you know, I would help them, you know what I'm saying? And we would be looking good, go to the movies, and we all be just feeling good about ourselves because that's how we want to do. We want to feel good, you know, but every person is not like that. Like every person is not like that. Some people, they are envious, they are jealous. Like no matter what you do or what you say, they are never going to take that into consideration because they just simply not happy with themselves. So they're going to try to pour that energy out on you to make it seem like you're wrong or that you're doing something wrong or that you're doing too much or, you know, any of that, you know. And no, baby, it's not that I'm doing too much. It's that you're not doing enough, period. You're not doing enough to make sure that you feel good within, you know. So you want to stay away from them, period. You want to stay away from jealous type people. If you got to go out by yourself and do what you got to do, and like I said, that's going to be a video for another day to let you know how to go ahead and boss up and do what you got to do to get out there and still have your good ass time without nobody. So, like I said, that's another story for another day. But go ahead, and if you got any type of people like that around you, go ahead and just go flush them in the toilet, period. For real. It's over with. Okay, so tip number 5. Hey, tip number 5. Hey, nah, but for real though, tip number 5. Messy and miserable. Messy and miserable. I'm telling y'all, messy and miserable is the worst. When people are miserable, 9 times out of 10, they're messy. Real talk. They would try to get you in situations just because they're miserable. Like real talk. They'll try to drag you or make you feel less than just because they feel less than. They'll start trying to start beef drama, like just for no reason at all. Like, I kid you not. When I was in middle school, I used to be that kid that just didn't know my worth because I didn't grow up really getting that knowledge and that support to be able to allow me to know my self-worth. So I was like a pick-me girl. Like, that's going to be another video for another day, too. Because I'm coming to y'all with that, too. Because y'all don't want to be that. You never want to be a pick-me girl. But like I said, that's another video for another time. But, get back to saying what I was saying is, you know, it was literally females that would come to me and they was just like, I don't like you. And I'm like, okay, you know, and those are the type of people that I wanted to be around though. And it was crazy, as crazy as it sounds, those are the people I want to be around. And I feel like it was more maybe their popularity, you know, just because they were being seen. That's something that I wanted to be, you know, I wanted to be seen, you know. So being around those people, you know, their energy eventually started rubbing off me and rubbing off on me. And then I start being ugly and I start being nasty too. And I start being somebody who I totally wasn't. Like literally just trying to fit in. And at the end of the day, that stuff ended up smacking me right in the face. Because the people that didn't like me, for absolutely no reason, they wasn't meant to like me. They wasn't meant to be in my life. But because I didn't know my self-worth, I allowed those people to come in my life just to make me feel like that I was worth something. And it smacked me in the face because they showed me that I wasn't worth anything to them, which is absolutely okay because I'm so better off without them, period. So that was my last one. That was number 5. That was the 5 tips on why having no friends can be a plus. And no matter what you're going through, keep pushing. No matter how lonely you feel, just pray. Because I'm going to close this whole story up with a verse. If you've been following my video, then y'all get the drift. Because I'm telling y'all, you know, I'm not trying to push any religion down anybody's throat, but I can just only go off what works for me. And what works for me is that I'm a single mother, and I got pregnant at the age of 15. So I was a teen mother. I had 3 children by the age of 21. And it wasn't easy for me. It was a lot of times that I wanted to give up and throw in a towel. But with the Lord's grace, I'm still here to be able to just allow y'all to know. And I'm a living testimony that y'all can make it and that y'all can get through life. Like, I got so many tips and tricks that I want to allow my single parents, and not even my single parents, anyone out here that's going through life that maybe needs some tips and some tricks to be able to allow y'all to be able to level up. Like I said, I moved from Georgia to Long Beach, California. And it was not easy. But at the same time, with God, it was possible. So I want to let y'all, I want y'all to become my family. I want y'all to subscribe. I want you guys to like. I want you guys to share. And I want you guys to just stay in touch. And I'm going to close this up with the verse. And it's Proverbs 18:1. And it's a man who insulates himself seeks his own desires. And it's more to it, but you know, that's the main key of it. And what I got from that is that when you insulate yourself, it allows you to seek your own desire, to allow you to get to know you, figure you out, allow you to know your purpose in this life, and allow God to work. Sometimes we so caught up on doing our own things, doing what we want to do. And so little do we allow God to just work in our lives and do what He want to do. And the things that He want to do is way far more than what we want to do in our own lives. And I'm here to tell y'all today that no matter what I've been through, I refuse to give up. And I'm going to continue to go forward because I know it's so much greatness that God has not only in my life, but in y'all's too. So I want y'all to, you know, just stay in touch. And this is gonna be it. So I love y'all, and I'll be coming with y'all with another video pretty soon, period. Good night.